साहेब ये देखो चीनी आ गए। हम सिर्फ 120 है और ये देखो हज़ारों के संख्या में आ गए। मेजर रिप्लाइड, मत भूलो तुम कौन हो, तुम कहाँ से आते हो। इन चीनियों को दिखा दो कि हम कौन हैं। They resisted the first attack from the Chinese soldiers. After few hours, the second attack. साहेब ये देखो चीनी फिर से आ गए। The major replied. लगता है इन चीनियों को मज़ा नहीं आया। जवानों, जैसे मैं बताता हूँ वही जगह पे तुम अपना गोली दाग देना, जहाँ पर से ज़्यादा चीनी मर सके। This is how they resisted the second attack of the Chinese. The Indian soldiers bravely fought them, and there were many casualties in the Chinese side. In this process, the major also was very badly injured, as well as many other soldiers were injured. You all must be thinking, which battle is this person talking about? Well, this battle was not known to me until the present day. It was not taught to me in my school days, nor came to anybody's mind when I was doing my high school as well as college days. This is none other than the Battle of Rezang, which is forgotten by many Indians, wherein 120 of our brave Jawans fought against 5,000 of the Chinese armed forces. In those days, our Jawans didn't have proper clothing as well as proper acclimatization, as well as they did not have arms and ammunitions which would match the might of the Chinese soldiers in those days. But still, our brave Jawans went ahead and gave them a tough fight. Brave soldiers of the 13th Kumaon regiment Charlie company, headed by Major Shaitan Singh Bhatti and his 120 brave ahir soldiers. Many of them came from the village of Rivari, and the others were hailing from small villages from Haryana. These soldiers mainly belonged the ahir community, the brave ahir community, which gave many martyrs before them as well as after them, and they served for the Indian armed forces. I told you in the introduction about the first attack as well as the second attack. There was a third attack by the Chinese military. Over here, there was a platoon of soldiers which attacked with a large amount of arms and ammunition on this Charlie company of just 120 soldiers. Now, the Charlie company had been given an option by their superiors on their walkie-talkie whether to leave the post because of the low ammunition and move back to their base point. But the soldiers declined this option and fought bravely with their bare hands, killing many of the Chinese soldiers. Out of the 120 of these brave ahir soldiers, 110 were martyred, were captured by the Chinese army. The remaining 4 fled from the location to hide the body of the deceased major. They hid him in a special location where this Chinese military would not get his body. The major's body, the 3 remaining soldiers went to the superiors at the base camp and narrated the whole story, what had happened at the rezang post, but nobody was believing them. After a few days, the captured soldiers escaped from the Chinese captivity and returned back to the base camp. Then and only then the superiors believed in the story, and the brigadier himself led the search campaign. They found all the bodies of 110 soldiers who were martyred, including the major who was found at a strategic and a secret location kept by these brave soldiers. Well, this was the forgotten story of the Battle of Rezang. If you like this story, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel Infotastic Ruth. Like my video and share it to all your friends. Until my next video, keep smiling and keep subscribing to my YouTube channel Infotastic Ruth. Thank you.